Good morning. It's 7:15 a.m. on Monday, November the 7th. We are just about ready to go through the first of the locks, the Miraflores locks. This is from the back of the ship, so I can't see it yet. I'm up on deck 11. There's the tugboat that's waiting for us. Right down there. There's Chris with his coffee. You can see the locks. There's a cruise ship already going through the locks. We're waiting for them. On the other side, there's a tanker that's going through. There's two locks. Okay. Here we are on the starboard side of the ship. There's a freighter going through the locks right there. Or tugboats. You can see we're working our way into the first lock. This is an old U.S. Army base.
Fort Henry.
And right up here in the distance are a bunch of flags. Let's see if I can get them in there. November is Flag Month. I'm now at the back of the ship in our cabin again. We are in the lock. And you can see that the gates are starting to close. Our ship is the maximum length and width that any ship is allowed for going through the canal. There's only a 24-inch clearance on the sides. You can see with the freighter next to us that their water level is already going up. They'll be going out of their canal. Now going up. We're going to start going up. We started to raise up a little bit. It takes a while. We have a couple pelicans watching us. You can see how high up we are now compared to where the gates were when they closed. That's the water emptying out of the other lock where the freighter was. And we started, now we're up to the next level, so we started moving forward. Here's the little trains. They pull the ship along. There's one on each side and then in the front. We're now into the second chamber. These gates will be closing soon, just like over here with that ship. These gates are now closing, and then will be raised up some more, just like this ship over here. We're now leaving the Miraflores locks. There are still 2 more locks throughout the canal. Plus we'll go through Gatun Lake. The whole process takes about 6 to 8 hours. We went through the second locks already, and under this bridge, right there is the narrowest part of the canal. You can see the channels widening. We're going into Gatun Lake. This little boat way up here, see if I can zoom in, was owned by Al Capone. It's the oldest ship to go through the canal. There's more of Gatun Lake. It's a lighthouse. All through here, this is the rainforest, and that is what supplies the water used for raising the locks. part of Gatun Lake. See a lot of little islands. Those are the tops of the mountains that were here before they made the lake. You can see all the dark clouds. We did run through some rain. There's the rainforest. Now approaching the Gatun locks, which is the third set. Once we get through there, past it, then we'll be in the Caribbean. These other ships here, they're waiting for us to go through first.
I know, but he can knock it over as easy as the rower can. Yeah, that one went down a lot.
That empty chamber is now ready to start receiving the water that will be transferred through the underground tunnels, and we can see the swirling motion, the circular motion at the surface of that empty chamber. That's proof that fresh water is being transferred, and that will be raised. The water level will be raised 3 feet a minute, 1 meter per minute, and once it is at the same level.
Okay, it's our turn. We just started through on the first of 3 chambers. Those trains up there, they're pulling us from the front, and then these guys here, they're going to hook up to the back of our ship. We're in the first chamber. The doors are closed, and as you can see, the water level is dropping. We were up in the lake. Now we started moving out of the chamber. Yeah. We're just about out of this chamber, going into the second one. There's a tour boat and a private yacht. They're in this other chamber waiting to drop down. Now the gates are closing for the second chamber. Now we're going to drop down some more, and that section that we were in is filling up so that those ships right up there can come in. It's an amazing operation considering they did this 100 years ago. Now we've dropped way down in the second chamber. You can see that that chamber is raised back up for them to come through. Now we're moving again. That building over there is where we were viewing the canal and the locks when we were here in 2004. Up in that lock now, the tugboats are coming through with the other big ship. And now we're in the third chamber. Those doors are closing. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that the little boat backed up. We're now leaving the third chamber of the locks. We're entering the Caribbean. It was really interesting. We're all the way through. That's the end. I hope you enjoyed my little video. Tomorrow we stop in Cologne, Panama, and we're going to go watch monkeys.